Nancy Pelosi's house was just vandalized by people who want bigger stimulus approved. And I just want to point out that nobody was harmed in this incident, but they did write 2K crossed out, referring to the fact that those $2,000 checks were delayed. Cancel rent! Exclamation point. We want everything. And again, I want to point out that nobody was injured in this incident, but guys, let me know in the comments what you think. I know a lot of us are upset at both Pelosi and McConnell for not getting these checks approved, but this is getting a little out of hand, guys, and potentially dangerous. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We're going to talk about stimulus. Biden's planned for a larger stimulus package, where things stand with those $2,000 checks, as well as the fact that Joe Biden might even use executive order to get a massive stimulus approved. So let's take a look and see what Joe Biden. But first, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Webull. They've partnered with me to provide free stocks for my viewers, valued up to $1,600. It's completely free and takes 2 minutes. All you need to do is open an account using my link. The link is in the description of this video, just below the like button. Feel free to sell the stocks immediately to use the money if you'd like. Just make sure to open an account and then click on the green button that says Get Free Stocks. Okay, let's see exactly what Joe Biden said. Then we'll cover his plans to approve massive stimulus, including his plans for executive order to approve stimulus, and what's happening with those $2,000 stimulus checks. And I'm even going to cover when those unemployment boost payments will begin to be sent out. Joe Biden posted that those Senate Georgia elections are set to take place this Tuesday and will have massive effects not only on who controls the Senate, but on stimulus, because if Democrats win both of these seats, we are expected to get massive stimulus. But more on that in just a minute. Let's see what Trump and Bernie Sanders had to say about these $2,000 stimulus checks. Trump is slamming Republicans for not approving these $2,000 checks this week. He said, "Our Republican Senate just missed the opportunity to get rid of Section 230, which gives unlimited power to big tech companies. Pathetic." Trump is calling the Republican senators pathetic. Now they want to give people ravaged by the China virus $600 rather than the $2,000 which they so desperately need. Not fair or smart. And guys, let me know in the comments if you agree. Bernie Sanders is also calling out Republicans, and Bernie is saying that not only does Trump want these large checks, Biden wants them as well. The House wants them, and they passed them by a 2/3 majority. Even a lot of Republicans in the Senate want them as well. So basically, this $2,000 check is just being held up by Mitch McConnell and a handful of Republicans in the Senate. Let's see what Bernie Sanders said. He said, "Over the past 4 days, I have asked time and time again for the Republican leadership to allow the Senate to vote on legislation that passed the House to provide a $2,000 direct payment to working class adults and their kids. This is legislation that Trump supports, Biden supports, and over 2/3 of the House supported as well, including 44 Republicans. In fact, a recent poll suggests that 78% of the American people support that approach. Unfortunately, Mitch McConnell and the Republican leadership have refused to allow the Senate to vote on this bill, even when accompanied by a vote on the bill which they themselves proposed." So Bernie is referring to the fact that polls show that almost 80% of people want these larger stimulus checks. And let me know in the comments, do you want these larger stimulus checks? I can't imagine who these 20% of people are. I'm guessing they're rich people that obviously don't need them. Bernie also went on to say, "At a time when so many Americans are facing economic desperation, it is tragic that the Republican leadership has turned their backs on the working class families of this country. When the Biden administration assumes office, the Senate must immediately take up and pass bold legislation which deals with the economic pain that so many Americans are experiencing." Now, Bernie is referring to the fact that as soon as Biden takes office, they are expected to try and pass another massive stimulus, not only with large stimulus checks, but also with a larger unemployment boost, more money for those on Social Security, student loan forgiveness, more rental assistance, an extension of the eviction ban, more money for small businesses, more money for state and local governments. But guys, let's see what Joe Biden has to say. Well, Joe Biden has said officially that he wants to send a third stimulus check to the American people, and he also wants to pass another large, massive stimulus package, which would include stimulus checks. It's unclear of the amount, but he has been in support of those $1,200 checks and the $2,000 checks. So if the $2,000 checks does not pass before he is inaugurated, he might be pushing for that once he's inaugurated. He also wants to include a bigger unemployment boost. In the past, he has supported $600 per week. He also wants to approve money for those on Social Security. Now, $200 per month for everyone on Social Security, which would add up to $2,400 for the entire year. Now, student loan forgiveness is up to $10,000, as well as a student loan freeze for the rest of the year, a freeze on the an extension of the eviction moratorium, as well as more money for rental assistance, more money for small business, paid sick leave for those who need it due to the pandemic, more money for state and local governments, and of course, money to make sure that the COVID-19 vaccine testing and vaccine continue to be free. Now, Biden is expected to work with Congress to make this happen, but he has also said that he is willing to use executive order. Now, what's going to happen here, guys? Well, that $2,000 check, we're hitting the reset button. As all of you know, the new Congress is set to take oath this Sunday, so we're going to have a brand new group of people working in the House and the Senate, which means any bill that had not been voted on is completely thrown out, which means we are starting from scratch on these $2,000 checks. Now, what is going to happen and why would we get them approved now when we couldn't before? Well, this new Congress, if Democrats win both seats in the Senate, will be completely controlled by Democrats, almost completely controlled, because at that point they will have a majority control in the Senate, in the House, and of course control the White House once Biden is inaugurated. And if this happens, they are expected to pass a massive stimulus package and work with Biden to get that done, meaning that Biden might not have to do that many executive orders to pass this big stimulus. But if Democrats don't win those two seats and Republicans maintain control of the Senate, then Biden might have to use more of his executive order in order to get these stimulus things done. Now, as all of you know, months ago, Trump used executive order to do an unemployment boost. Now, it is rumored that Biden could do that if Congress does not approve another unemployment boost in time. Now, Biden also wants to include $200 per month for those on Social Security, a huge benefit for those who are already on a fixed income. And it's not clear whether or not he could do this, but it's been rumored that he might try and use executive order in order to approve that stimulus as well for those on Social Security. Now, of course, he cannot use executive order for things like stimulus checks, money for small businesses, or money for state and local governments. So he would be very limited. But the good news is that Joe Biden is open to using executive order for another unemployment boost, even for money, extra money for those on Social Security, and potentially even a $10,000 student loan forgiveness. Now, Biden has said on record that he wants Congress to approve these things together in a bipartisan fashion. His main thing has been, let's stop the fighting and let's bring both sides together, compromise, and get things done. It won't be easy. We're both going to have to do things that are uncomfortable, both sides, but it is the right thing to do for the American people. He's not going to come out guns blazing with executive order. He's going to try and work as a team to get this done with both sides. But with that said, he has alluded to the fact that he is willing to use executive order if needed. Guys, but with that said, we will have updates on the $2,000 stimulus check, so don't forget to subscribe for daily updates, as well as updates on Biden's plans for another stimulus check, the third stimulus check, a massive stimulus package, potential executive orders. But guys, stick around for a minute. I'm going to show you exactly how to track when you'll get your unemployment boost. If you're on unemployment, stick around. I'm going to show you not only how to check for yourself for your individual state, but also the fact that I'll be posting daily updates on which states are already paying that unemployment boost. So let's take a look. In regards to that $300 FPUC weekly unemployment boost, which states are paying and which states are not? Well, I'll give you the bottom line, guys. No states are paying that yet. If you look on your screen, it's alphabetically ordered: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, California, Georgia. None of them are paying yet. They all are in not started status. But with that said, most states are expected to be paying within 2 weeks, which means the majority of you, let's say about probably half of you, will not have any gap in payments. You'll receive your payment by the end of next week. Now, the other half of you will probably have a gap in payment of about a week or two, but you will get a lump sum because this is backdated to December 27th. So with that said, guys, I will have updates every single day. I'm going to tell you, hey, this state is paying, this state is not paying, so you'll be completely up to date. But I'm also going to show you how to specifically check your own individual state because, again, every single state is different. So the best thing you can do is go to your unemployment insurance portal and Google your state, whatever state you're in. For example, my state is Illinois. So Illinois unemployment login. And then make sure it's usually that top result. Make sure it is an official .gov website, because there are a lot of scams out there that are not official government websites. They take your information and they basically try and steal your identity. But if you see here, illinois.gov, so I'm going to click on that link, and I Googled Illinois unemployment login. Then I clicked on that link, and it brings me to the official Illinois Department of Employment Security. Now, this is going to be your best resource for your individual state. So again, if I was in Missouri, I would have Googled Missouri unemployment login, okay? And it tells you right here on that first screen that they are working with federal government partners to implement this boost, and they will let you know exactly when these payments will begin to be sent out. This is why you need to go to your direct state's unemployment website, okay? But with that said, I will have updates every single day on exactly which states have begun paying that unemployment boost. So go ahead and subscribe, and I will keep you posted. As far as rental assistance, it's a bit of a similar situation, but we are still a lot more in the dark, because this is not only at a state level, but even a county level. So again, the best thing you can do is go to Google and search your county, whatever your county is called. So for example, my county is Cook County. So I typed in Cook County rental assistance, okay? And one of the very first links is cookcountyillinois.gov. Again, make sure it is an official .gov website, and you'll see it's titled Illinois Rental Assistance Program. So I click on that link, and it takes me to the official cookcountyillinois.gov website and says, what is the COVID-19 Recovery Rental Assistance Program? It'll walk you through what's happening, when you can apply, what it takes to qualify, and things of that nature. Now, no counties have this open yet, but they are expected to have their portals open in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and then they think it'll take 2 to 3 months to fully have all of those applications processed. So again, I'm trying to show you how to find your exact county in order to do this for yourself. But again, I will have updates daily once there is more information on exactly how to apply for this rental assistance. But you're going to have to do a lot of the work on your own, because it is going to be on a specific county by county level. And of course, I cannot cover every county in the entire state, guys. But with that said, Biden is also expected to extend that eviction moratorium, because it's going to take a couple of months to get these payments out, and that eviction moratorium is only extended up to January 31st. So you might be worried like, hey, this eviction moratorium ends in 30 days, but I won't get this money for a few months. Well, Biden will be extending that moratorium, guys. So you don't have a lot to worry about. This help is coming soon. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far into my video, please hit the like button. If you like this content, please subscribe. I'll be posting updates daily, not only on the $2,000 stimulus checks, but on Biden's plan for a third stimulus check, another massive stimulus package, as well as how to apply for rental assistance and how to make sure you get your unemployment boost as well, guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. I hope everyone's new year is off to a really good start, all things considered, guys. More help is coming. Just hang in there, stay strong, and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow every single day. Just try and make every day 1% better than yesterday was, guys. But thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.